Toastmaster, Joko, Ari Wimo.
Good day, fellow Toastmasters.
Good day.
Any one of you ConocoPhillips employee? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, don't be shy. My goodness, I'm the minority. Okay, how long have you been giving your service years to ConocoPhillips? I know my developer just joined a year ago, and I know my friend Boy is the most senior guy. No? Okay. I feel very old, to be honest now, but luckily I have Boy here. So I don't feel so bad now. Okay. Do you still remember how do you feel when you had ConocoPhillips representative call you and said, Mr. Miss, we would like you to join our team? How do you feel? How do you feel? Toastmaster feel?
Very shocked and then very excited.
Very excited.
Yeah.
Okay. How about my dear evaluator?
The same.
Okay. Why did you feel excited?
Salary is higher than my previous job.
Salary is higher. Okay. How about Mr. Evaluator?
Always the same.
Good. Joyful. Excited. Full of spirit. Was that what you feel? Yeah? Yeah, of course. Same here. So did I. As you noticed before, I worked in a shipyard. I worked in the oil service company. I worked in a drilling contractor. I didn't have to use only my brain, but also my muscle. I've had to work very hard. With Transocean, my first assignment was a painter. I have to climb up, painting, and then they transferred me to become a roustabout. Anybody from a drilling department? No? Okay. Roustabout basically is a helper, the lowest grade together with painter in a drilling rig. You do whatever your boss instructed you. Well, basically no time difference, huh? As an engineer, you do what you do. But basically as a roustabout, you serve everybody. Catering, they would like to need something. I want water, you bring water. Service company from Halliburton, Schlumberger, Baker, I want to lift my equipment, you lift the equipment. Each afternoon after my shift, I look at my hand. This is all the scratch here. And then I started asking myself, 6 years, oh my God, oops, why did I say that? Yeah, I spent 6 years in college, so I was a clever student. 6 years in college, and this is all I got? My goodness, it should be better than this. But I was married when I was very young, 24 years old. That's right, mine? No?
23.
23, yeah. Almost 24. Oh, it was 23 and 11 months.
No.
To be precise. Don't tell my wife. Okay. And my wife was pregnant, so I had no choice. I have to. From the very beginning of my career, it has already a struggle. It has been a struggle, always a struggle. So, when I got a ConocoPhillips representative, Miss Jacqueline Nugraha, is she still working here? Or already retired?
No, I think.
Maybe already retired, yeah, because he's about the same batch as Mr. Johannes Karundeng, so maybe she's already retired now. When she called me, Joko, you were nominated as the participants for ConocoPhillips recruitment. Do you know ConocoPhillips? I speak to myself, of course I know, this is the best oil company. This is a high reputable oil company, but I stay cool. Yes, ma'am. What can I do for you? Okay, can you come for a recruitment process? Yes, where about? In Bandung Institute of Technology. My goodness. We call it, in East Java, we call it kandang macan. The tiger cage. But I had no choice. I want to give a better life to my company. Okay, so I went to Bandung. I joined the recruitment process. Finally, got accepted together with other fellow engineers. I have to sacrifice my experience in Halliburton, in CPR, to start from the beginning as a fresh graduate. I don't care. I didn't care because in my mind, once I join an operator, a PhD, a client, sorry, local rain. I don't have to work hard anymore. I only use my brain. I have very good suit, work behind the desk, so it should be okay. Is this the end of the struggle? Not really. Yeah. Once I got accepted and joined the 1-year training program, you know what's the problem? 1 year I already got used to it, work hard with use my muscle and everything. Then I joined a program. You have to attend the class, you have to write a paper, you have to bring your presentation. My goodness, it's not easy for me. All I can say, just bring me the screwdriver, I fix you anything. But I couldn't write a paper. I couldn't bring a presentation. I was very jealous with my friends, my peers from Bandung Institute of Technology. Very good in paper, very good in bringing the presentation. I was very jealous. But as the time goes by, I learned from them. So, I was under the impression that ConocoPhillips will be my last company. The reason of the end of my service year with ConocoPhillips would be my retirement. I was wrong. You know why? Once upon a time, I read a newspaper, Kompas Daily newspaper. Abu Dhabi Oil Company recruitment for a drilling engineer. Maybe I should try this. Okay. Then, at the time, our office was in BNI Batnam and Menara Mulia, Gatot Subroto. The recruitment was held in Crown Plaza Hotel, so it's just a walking distance between the office to the hotel. So, I attended the recruitment process. As some Arabic guys give me the problem for the drilling engineer, I look at the problem. Oops. Why I couldn't understand all the question? Why? I'm a drilling engineer, but how come I couldn't understand any single question? I want to write something, but I don't know what to say. I don't know how to write. So, after recruitment session, I was sitting at the lobby, started contemplating with myself, hey, Joko, what are you doing here? You already like 3 years in ConocoPhillips, how come? You couldn't understand the question? You couldn't do even one of the problems. So, went to flashback. What did I do with ConocoPhillips? I joined the drilling department after my graduation of my 1-year training. as you know, I was graduated not from petroleum engineering. I was graduated from offshore engineering, right? So I didn't have a strong background in drilling engineering. So all I did is not a really drilling engineer job. You know what I did? Can you guess? I really enjoy when my boss said to me, Joko, you go to the field tomorrow. Oh yes sir. Okay, field bonus days off. Yes, yes. But when my boss said, Joko, can you do a research? Can you do a drilling engineering calculation? Oops, sorry boss, I'm busy, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I always found an excuse. And then I started to realize, this is what I did. This is what I did wrong. And at the same time, what's the name of the home ownership application program here? What? I apply for what? I really need a house for my family because I already stay in Jakarta for 2 years, still no house. And so I really need a what? I apply for what? But then my what was not granted. So I have a peer who got less seniority than me. He got the what? You know why? Because he got offer from Chevron. He brought it to the drilling manager. How much if you want to make me stay here, what do you want to offer me? I said, I was quite upset at the time. There's too much negative energy. So, one day, my friend forwarded an email. Mentioned, BP is looking for a drilling engineer with less experience. Oh, this is not good. Actually, it's not the only application. I sent to many applications. BP does one of them. Okay. So I sent. Cut the story short, I got a job with BP. At the time with ConocoPhillips, my last salary was around 11 million. It's not so much there. But at the time it's already good. 2006. With BP I got only 15.5 million per month basic salary. Not too much increase actually. But BP give me 150% of my annual salary in front as a bonus. And the HR showed me calculation. This is your bonus, sign-in bonus. Or let's call it should be a retention bonus for the old employee, for the senior employee. But I got it already as a sign-in bonus. So I left ConocoPhillips for BP. I bought a new car. I got the house renovations. It's supposed to be a new house as well, but since the tax is 35% instead of 20%, which I didn't realize at the time. So all I got is a new car and house renovation. Okay. Is BP my last company? As you know, it wasn't my last company. Everything's okay. I got a better bonus compared to ConocoPhillips. But after their offshore campaign finished, they assigned me to another company called Vigo. You know the HR did to me? They cut my field bonus. Instead of having 50%, I got a 25%. So I was upset at the time. I hung on there for 1.5 years. And then when I got the opportunity to start my career as a consultant, you know the term of consultant in drilling? We don't have basic salary, we don't have field bonus. We have only daily. I was under the impression that I will be having $500 to $750 per day. But the first company to offer me a consultant job offered me $1,000 per day. It was a Kangen Energy of Indonesia. Okay? Is it